There's a place in Japan
where time feels like it stands still, where even the birds refuse to sing. A place shrouded in mystery, drenched in silence, and haunted by sorrow. This is Aokigahara, the Sea of Trees. On the surface, it's just a forest, but beneath its quiet beauty lies something much darker. Trees twist and bend unnaturally. Footpaths vanish within minutes. Even compasses, the tools meant to guide us, spin aimlessly here. And most disturbingly of all, this forest has a reputation, not for myths or legends, but for death. They call it the Suicide Forest. But what turned this beautiful landscape into one of the most feared places on Earth? Let's step inside, if you dare. Aokigahara lies at the base of Mount Fuji, Japan's tallest and most sacred mountain. Covering over 35 square kilometers, it's a dense, ancient forest, unlike any other. The ground is volcanic rock, formed by a massive eruption in the year 864. The soil is sharp, black, and jagged, almost alien. And beneath that surface, a high concentration of magnetic iron. That's why electronic devices go haywire. Compasses spin without direction. GPS signals fade and flicker. This isn't just legend. Hikers and rescue teams confirm it. But perhaps the most disorienting thing about Aokigahara is the silence. The thick trees absorb sound. There's no echo, no birds, no wind, just you and the forest, listening. Aokigahara has become known for something chilling, an extraordinarily high number of suicides. Authorities stopped publishing exact numbers because they were too disturbing, but unofficial reports suggest hundreds, maybe more. Every year, volunteers search for signs of life or death. They carry colored tape to mark their path so they can find their way back. Along the way, they find backpacks, abandoned tents, personal belongings, and sometimes bodies. Some tents are still zipped closed, a radio left playing, a notebook opened to a final page. At the forest's entrance, signs plead with visitors. Your life is a precious gift. Think of your family. But for many who enter, the forest is the final destination. Beyond the physical, there are darker rumors. Local legends say that Aokigahara is haunted. In Japanese folklore, those who die with deep sorrow or rage become eerie, wandering spirits. And many believe the forest is full of them. These spirits are said to be vengeful, clinging to the place of their death. And if you enter the forest with sadness in your heart, they may follow you. Campers and explorers report cold spots, even in the summer. Whispers that seem to come from every direction, yet nowhere. Some say they've seen figures standing still between the trees, only to vanish in a blink. Paranormal investigators have reported batteries draining instantly, recordings filled with static, and voices beneath the noise. Are these just tricks of the mind, or is something else speaking from the shadows? Scientists have tried to explain the forest's effect on people. They say isolation, lack of sound, and strange magnetic fields disorient the brain. When your senses can't ground you, your mind turns inward. Every sound feels louder. Every shadow feels closer. Fear becomes physical. Paranoia blooms. Combine that with emotional pain, and it's easy to understand how people spiral. But some stories go beyond psychology. A man once claimed to see a pale woman in a white kimono watching him from behind a tree. When he looked again, she was closer. No footsteps, no sound, just closer. He ran. He never returned, but he still dreams about her. Closing. What do you believe? 9 at 10:30. Aokigahara is both beautiful and terrifying, a masterpiece of nature and a mirror of human despair. Some say it's cursed, others call it misunderstood, but everyone agrees there's something about this forest that's not normal. Could it be the magnetic pull of the land itself, or the weight of thousands of lost souls? The forest isn't loud, it doesn't scream, it whispers. And those whispers might not be your own thoughts. Let us know in the comments. Would you spend a night in Aokigahara alone? Don't forget to like this video if it chilled you, and subscribe for more true mysteries from the darkest corners of the world. Because next time, the whispers may follow you home.